Hello, my name's Maggie. Today we're going to be doing a book haul. Currently we're on a break from my book club, Drop Everything and Read. I am both on Twitter and Instagram. I sometimes post on TikTok under the Bookish Nerd. Almost forgot my username, but whatever. But yeah, shameless plug. We'll be back hopefully in September for the book club. Anyway, let's just get into the book haul. So this first book I actually recently just got, and I saw an ad for it. I'm bad. But, it's How Not to Renovate a Haunted House by Jenny L. Howe. And obviously Halloween's coming up, and it's fall, almost fall now, so, yeah. So basically, here's another book that I've semi-wanted to read, and I guess I've wanted for a while, but it's the Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. So, I've heard good things about his books and stuff, so I'll give this one a try. So this next book, I actually meant to haul it in my last haul, but I didn't do that. Lol. But it's The Book Tour by Emily. I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name, and I'm sorry, but that's her last name. So, The Book Tour. And whatever. So, hopefully, I'll actually read this book like the rest of my fucking TBR, like I say every damn time. So, these next two books, one of my friends is really into Stephen King, and she's been semi-bugging me about reading his books, so I've started to, well, I got two of Stephen King's books. Let's start with that. And I got Carrie by Stephen King, and The Shinning. And also, in Friends, the show, Joey reads The Shining and Rachel reads Little Women. They traded books, blah, blah. And that's all you really need to know. If you want to watch Friends because of that. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, I told my friend that I got the two books and whatever. She was really happy about it. So, anyway, this next book I've actually wanted for a really long time. I've been putting it in and out of my Amazon cart. Not sponsored, blah, blah. And I finally got it, and I got The English Bookshop by Janice Wildley. So, hopefully, this will be a good book, like the rest of them. So, these next two books, I have already read, thankfully. They have the exclusive editions for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I got the first book a while ago, and now I have Good Girl, Bad Blood, and As Good as Dead. So they both have the sprayed edges, along with the first one that I've hauled a million years ago now. And that's it, for those books anyway. These next two books, or three books, two of which I got at the same library sale. One I got from a different one within a 2-week span. They were in kind of in the same week, a week apart. So this first book I got from my local library sale, and it's Marley and Me by John Grogan. I've watched the movie, and obviously, if you've read the book and watched the movie, you obviously know what happens. Yeah, so, but yeah. This next book I got at, I think, the same library sale at my local library, and it's As You Wish by Chelsea Sedoti. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce your name, I'm sorry. But that's, I picked it up, and I thought it looked good. Cover by, lol. But, you know. And this last book, actually, this is the third book that I've actually read out of this haul. Thank God. This book was from the not so local, kind of local library sale, and it's the collector's edition of The Hate You Give. So I've actually read this book with my book club, Drop Everything and Read, I think back in February 2023. So I has the collector's edition. Fancy, fancy, shiny, shiny. Anyway. So I have a few bookmarks that I want to show you. A few of them I got from Etsy, like Book Lovers Club, with that, and then, yeah, I got this one from Amazon, Follow the Next Chapter, and I originally put these back in the packaging, because I didn't want to lose them, so they're being unpackaged again, anyway, blah, blah. So I got the Halloween Book Club, the Winter Lovers Book Club, the Cozy Girl Book Club, the Autumn Reader, if I'm going too fast, I'm sorry, the Book Lovers Club, and then Antisocial Book Club, which is what I am sometimes, antisocial. And then Christmas Book Club, and 2 more, Fantasy Book Club, and the last but not least, the Romance Book Club. So, but yeah, for those, and then I got a couple of others that I have yet to take out of the packaging anyway, too. But I think I got some bookmarks for June, for Pride Month, and then obviously, Read with Pride. More Pride, Less Prejudice, blah, blah, you know. And then Shade Never Made Anybody Less Gay, like Taylor's quote in one of her songs. And then Rainbow Bookshelves. And then Read More Diverse Books, which I try to do anyway. So, but yeah. That's it for now, I think. And yeah. So hopefully that'll be until next time. Alright, goodbye!